Welcome to the first Crystal Clear of 2019. New year, new Steve Universe, same old show. I'm your host, Ostrich Vox, and today we are going to break down the insane episode that was Together Alone. I just have so many thoughts and feelings around this episode. Stay tuned because we have so much content coming out on it, and you don't want to miss a single upload. Storyboarded by Lamar Abrams, Christine Liu, and Tom Herpich. Now, this is the third episode in a row Tom Herpich has storyboarded. Give this dude a medal, because he is killing it. Now, the title, Together Alone, is a throwback and parallel to the Season 1 episode, Alone Together, which saw the birth of Stevonnie, and in general was a very fusion-centric episode. Much like the title of the episode, there's a lot of parallels to the Season 1 episode throughout. Now, we open up in what I believe is another Pink Diamond Dream memory crossover, similar to the one Stevonnie experienced in Jungle Moon. As this is set thousands of years in the past, all the Diamond ships are present on the docking bay, although the composition makes it clear White is in control. The way, I assume it was Lamar, storyboarded this shot, it incorporated his knack for big hair with White Diamond's ship. I personally think it adds to the innocent worldview Pink Diamond once harbored. Previously mentioned as a skill of Pink Diamond's in Familiar, Pink, or Steven, is seen juggling MC Bear, a bag of chaps, and a ukulele. Clearly not the actual object Pink was juggling in that memory, as is distorted by Steven, but these are all important. MC Bear and chaps are associated with Centipedal, aka Nephrite. It was Steven healing MC Bear that drove him to attempt healing Nephrite in Monster Union. Chaps especially are Nephrite's new favorite snack. These two objects drive home Steven's mission to cure corruption throughout this arc. It's a top priority. The ukulele, however, reminds us of the show's implementation of music, and perhaps an additional method to curing corruption, that a song may be in order to restore all those gems. After all, Steven did believe the Diamond Attack could have been a song, once again in Monster Reunion. Now, without a doubt, the biggest reveal and an immediate jaw-dropper in this episode, literally 30 seconds in, is Pink Diamond's original Pearl. Wait, why does she look familiar? That's because this Pearl becomes that Pearl, White Pearl. Now, as soon as Looks from Your Homeworld came out, the second we saw White Pearl, the second we heard her voice, I assumed it was White Diamond controlling her, that this was the original Pink Pearl. We made countless of videos on this, and now it seems as if it's confirmed. Our Pearl was not Pink Diamond's first Pearl. She had a Pearl before her. Now, as all the Pearls take after the Diamonds in personality, I assumed Pink Pearl could have been goofy, much like our own Pink Diamond. And the other Diamonds saw this as a distraction, that Pink Pearl was harmful to Pink Diamond's image. So the Diamonds gave her our Pearl, and the original Pink Pearl was taken in by White, where she's now a controlled, colorless puppet. Much like how Pink Diamond has the ability to reanimate a living being, although once resurrected they have a pink hue, White Diamond has the ability to also resurrect someone. Perhaps at one point Pink Pearl was broken, but instead of turning pink, she was stripped of all color. And we also get a glimpse of Pink Pearl's personality, as Pink Diamond was performing for her as nothing more than fun. Now, according to the Steven Universe Wiki, the first few seconds of music when Yellow Diamond enters during Steven's dream are based on the Ballad of Unhatched Chicks theme, and Musorg Sky's pictures add an exposition. Also, with Yellow Diamond's elongated neck, are they acknowledging the Yellow Diamond neck meme? Yellow Diamond's intrusion paints the idea that Pink Diamond wasn't allowed to goof off, as no gems are, as Pink swiftly replaced her juggling with checking her posture. Her unique, playful relationship with her original Pearl is likely why said Pearl was swapped with our Pearl. These ideas are punctuated with Steven coughing up Rose Quartz's hair specifically. Unlike Pink Diamond, Rose Quartz embodies rebellion. The rebellious nature of Pink Diamond that would evolve into that double life could be what costed her Pink Pearl, as we see Pink Pearl fade into the abyss. White Diamond's sudden appearance, causing Steven to puke out all of Rose's hair, ties into this as well. White could be instrumental into pushing Pink Diamond away entirely, which is why Pink Diamond never mentioned her. Now, studies have shown coughing up hair in dreams could mean that perhaps you're trying to get rid of something that you find unpleasant, something you have done, something you have said, or the feelings you've been having leaving a bad taste in your mouth. All of these things can be applied to both Steven's typical feelings towards his mother and Pink Diamond's elusive past. What happened to Pink Pearl that turned her into a puppet? As Steven wakes up from his nightmare, we find him wrestling with Connie and the rest of the gang. And the Pebble who jacked Steven's phone in the previous episode is seen tinkering with it. What is the battery life on that thing? It must be amazing. Certainly no iPhone. Pearl reveals that the pebbles have been working non-stop to essentially recreate Steven's house. His loft, the kitchen counter with the stools, all he's missing is his video game consoles. This could just be a gag while also tying into how, in a sense, Steven has returned home due to his mother's identity. But it makes me worried that perhaps we won't be returning back to Earth by the end of this season. That likely is just a worry though. Garnet addresses that it almost feels like home, but White Diamond's looming ship reminds us that it can never be where they belong. As Steven discusses his plans of a ball to Yellow and Blue Diamond, Yellow remarks that they haven't had a ball in 6,000 years, likely since Pink Diamond's stature shattering. Blue Diamond states that this ball could also usher in the start of Era 3, something we heavily speculated Steven's return as Pink Diamond could kickstart. Boom! Another theory confirmed. Era 2 was absolutely the result of Pink Diamond staging her demise. Also, Yellow Diamond's "you're right, it's brilliant" is definitely going to become a meme. Hey Yellow Diamond, what do you think about my theories?
You're right. It's brilliant.
Yellow Pearl and Blue Pearl briefing Steven on what's allowed and not allowed during the Era 3 ball really demonstrates how Homer refuses anything that resembles change, with Yellow Pearl's remark that balloons are unprecedented and thus out of the question. Yellow Pearl states that Steven can accept or reject members of his court. What happens if they're rejected? Do they just have to try again next time? Do they get shattered? Harvested? Yellow Pearl reveals that White Diamond judges everyone, including the diamonds. Does this mean White Diamond lacks her own court? Or is she just able to double, triple, quadruple dip? Blue Pearl remarks that she likes to draw, and refers to her many courtroom sketches, which we were introduced to in the trial. What's interesting is that Blue Pearl says Blue Diamond allows her to draw during court proceedings, when this is actually normal. In the real world, courtroom sketches exist, as cameras aren't typically allowed in many jurisdictions. So media outlets have to rely on sketches to get a good idea of what's going on. This also seems to confirm that the diamonds are present at many, if not every court hearing, and they never send anyone in their place. Well, besides White Diamond. Steven also helps Yellow Pearl realize she likes being a model. You know, both of these pearls would be great friends with Vidalia. Blue Diamond's arrival reminds us that the diamonds still believe Steven is Pink Diamond, and is choosing to assume his current form. Blue refers to Connie as Pink Diamond's pet, which, while harsh, makes sense. The diamonds would view organic life as such a thing, given the nature of the human zoo. As Blue Diamond taunts Garnet's identity, she references 3 other types of Garnet gems: Dementoids, Hessonites, and Pyropes. We are all familiar with the Hessonite, who is the main antagonist of the video game Steven Universe Save the Light, which is canon to the series. During the ball, we're introduced to many new, unnamed home roll gems. Although the Thomas and Take gems we meet with Gears for lower halves may share the same voice actress as the Jades we see towards the end of the episode, and Nephrite. The 10 gems aren't present in the credits, but the Jades are, so perhaps these are Jades as well? I think it's doubtful. It's very confusing, and I hope the Crooniverse can clear up everything on their Tumblr. We see Amethyst in her limb enhancers, although you'd think they would be pink as she was intended to be a pink diamond soldier, which were shown with a pink uniform and now we're only falling apart. But I guess purple blends in better with her pigmentation. Amethyst seems to have a pretty fast grip on the limb enhancers, which may deconfirm the popular notion that the Paradox were controlling limb enhancers with their dormant metal powers. Recently on this channel, we speculated that perhaps Paradox metal powers stemmed from the time she used Steven's Super Rush, as stated in When It Rains. Steven's saliva functioning as some sort of activator. As Ruby and Sapphire arrive to the ball with the other Ruby and Sapphires, if we look at those rubies, the one to the left could be the same ruby we saw in the answer, with their gemstone on their arm. And there's already speculation the one behind that ruby could be Leggy, but I believe it's the wrong leg, although they may have just swapped the placement so it could be an Easter egg. This episode is just riddled with gemstone errors, don't even get me started. Good old rough draft. One of the Sapphires deeply reminds me of Nicki Minaj due to their hairstyle. I'm just putting that out there. Yellow and Blue Diamond's poses as they enter the ballroom may seem familiar. They're striking the exact same poses as the depictions on their murals. Neat! Now, White Pearl unfortunately reveals that White Diamond has more important matters to attend to, and that she'll be observing the ball in her place. Given our mind control theory, I believe this could actually be White Diamond observing through her Pearl's eyes without having to leave the ship. The gems dancing resemble the motion of cogs in the machine, wheels turning, illustrating that Homeworld itself is a dedicated system that runs on conformity and repetition. Every single gem is just another cog in the machine. Everyone has to stay where they belong. If you swapped out just one of these gems into a different side, suddenly their movements wouldn't be compatible with one another. It throws off the balance of everything. Connie urges Steven to dance with her. After all, it's his party. And this is where we get a strong callback and parallel to Alone Together. In Alone Together, Stevonnie stopped dancing after realizing everyone's staring, no longer dancing and just watching them, which was definitely Connie's side of the fusion coming out. Here, Connie wants to dance with Steven, despite everyone staring. Connie telling Steven that she's there, and that they're going to get through it together, is also a callback to Steven and Connie's conversation as Stevonnie. Connie telling Steven that the rave would be easier if he was there, and Steven telling Connie he is there, as Stevonnie. They're there together. As Steven and Connie mistakenly fuse into Stevonnie, the crystal gems stick up for him, and I love this moment. The return of Opal! She's still mute, but the return of Opal! This is a huge moment, especially for Pearl, but it may have some disastrous consequences. I smell a trial. Now, I believe White Pearl's frown could be Pink Pearl's reaction to seeing her diamond dancing the night away with someone new. What's left of her consciousness is bleeding out. It could also be White Diamond reacting from behind the scenes, but this frown just felt so personal. Way more personal than just being a puppet. Pink Pearl is still in there. I also find it really amusing that when these two Jades fuse, Opal and Stevonnie look at Garnet as if she knew who they are, what that fusion is. Basically, you're the fusion expert. The Jade's fusion remark of, "I knew I couldn't be the only one," shows the cracks within Homeworld. Cross-gem interclass fusion may not be as much of a rarity as it's made out to be. It just takes a strong voice, like the Crystal Gems, to set an example and give them all the courage to come out. This will definitely have a great effect on Homeworld going forward. And Yellow Diamond loses her absolute mind. Everyone gets pooped. Everyone's getting a new form. Not just Garnet, but Amethyst, Pearl, and of course Ruby and Sapphire, alongside Peridot and Lapis, and we've already seen Business' new look. The Crystal Gems are getting an extreme makeover. You're next, Steven! Please turn this jump. When Yellow Diamond grabs Stevonnie, look at Blue Diamond. She's so appalled at the fusion, she's crying. And now Stevonnie gets thrown into a room with absolutely no source of light, which is important as gems are made out of light. But we'll discuss this in our promo breakdown for Escapism. For now, what do you guys think? What did you think of this episode? What was your favorite part? What's going on with Pink Pearl? Let us know your thoughts on this major episode in the comments down below, or tweet your thoughts to me at OstricVox or at Roundtable Vids. We're also on Instagram. If you want to help the Roundtable grow, you can either become a member of this channel or support us on Patreon. Get access to exclusive perks. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this breakdown, please order a like, share, and if you're new here, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications to stay in the loop of all things Steven. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for Escapism. OstricVox, out.